This is the CW11 News at 10.
She was a victim of domestic violence who survived a vicious attack. Well, with the help of a Long Island plastic surgeon, she has been given a new lease on life. Now she's sharing her story in the hopes of helping others who are suffering. Emily Francis is here now with her inspiring story. Emily?
Thank you very much, Jim. Great Neck-based facial plastic surgeon Dr. Andrew Jacono says 20% of his practice is reconstructive surgery for cancer patients and domestic violence victims. In his quest to make a difference, he performs pro bono surgeries for people like the brave woman you're about to meet.
I'm a product of domestic violence. He beat me with a brick. There's a lot of scar tissues that has healed on the outside, but it hasn't fully healed on the inside.
This 54-year-old Long Island woman is taking a stand against domestic violence. She does not want to show her face or share her identity, so we will call her Karen.
I loved him and I thought I could change him, but I didn't know who I really was.
So, do you know who you are now?
Yes, I do.
Who are you?
I'm a very strong woman who's trying to help other women going through what I am going through.
The wounds Karen endured at the hands of her ex-husband were so severe she had to get skin grafts on her scalp, leaving her with a massive bald spot.
I wear a wig, and the scar is right here.
Wow.
I've kind of accepted for what it is because it is a part of me.
Karen considers herself one of the lucky ones. She survived, left her husband, and is now getting surgery to reduce the size of her bald spot by 70%.
On a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 9 to a 10. There's so much of her scalp that's been removed that I need to figure out a way to be able to replace what was taken away.
And Karen is calling Dr. Andrew Jacono her savior.
What is it within your heart and in your soul that's made you really, step out and really give back this way?
Yeah, I think it has to do with what made me go into plastic surgery medicine in the first place.
He's a facial plastic reconstructive surgeon who is the national chairman of Face to Face. He performs free reconstructive surgery to victims of domestic violence and even travels to third world countries to help children born with cleft palates.
Well, I was in 3rd grade and I had a child in my class who had a cleft lip and palate deformity. And this girl was somebody in my neighborhood. She rode the bus with me. And what happened was all the kids would tease her because she was different. After that, I've always been intrigued with and wanted to help people who have problems with their appearance that are beyond their control.
According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, 1 in every 4 women experience domestic violence in their lifetime. 1.3 million women are attacked each year, a third of them at the hands of their husbands or boyfriends. And many of these victims are uninsured and unable to afford the appropriate surgery. Dr. Jacono is performing a flap scalp reconstruction.
At the end of it all, I think I'm going to be able to reduce its size from about here to about this big.
Because Karen is a recovering drug addict, she is not able to get anesthesia.
You okay, hon?
Yes.
Good. Everything's going great by me.
So, after numbing her scalp, Karen is bravely staying awake throughout the entire 1-hour surgery.
We are done. She did it.
Yay!
Can I get up?
Karen is already planning for her future. She's getting her nursing license and hopes to share her story so other women do not suffer the physical and emotional wounds of domestic violence.
There's lots of women that die in this process. Don't try to change him. If he hits you one time, he will do it again. Leave.
An inspiring woman indeed, and from here she has a few weeks of recovery, and then Dr. Jacono will do a hair transplant so she'll look as good as new, and she told me she looks forward to throwing her wig away and embracing the beautiful woman that she sees in the mirror. For more info on Dr. Jacono and Face to Face, go to WPIX.com.
Wow. Well, after everything this woman has been through, it'd be perfectly understandable if she could not forgive her husband, but apparently she
Surprisingly, she has. She said it took a long time, and part of what made it hard to get over was that feeling of wanting to get revenge. So part of her therapy with, support groups is to learn to forgive, and she said that's helped a lot. It's been good for her children. They have children together. Yeah. So she has been able to forgive. She's not taking him back, and she wants to go speak and help other women that are in the same boat.
The very definition of putting your life back together again.
100%.
Thank you.